Isn't that better now?
That is better.
Without the light.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay.
We've been playing musical lights.
And there was life.
I know. And then there wasn't. And then there was again. And then there wasn't. And so if I don't...
Is that what it's like?
That's not the song, no.
No.
That was us switching them on, off.
Light. Yeah.
Sure you're not in a hymn?
No. And there was life.
Hopefully somebody will come up with that one, because I can't. Is it a show song?
No, it was a... I used to sing in a church, not church, a high school choral group, whatever the hell it was.
Choir.
And we did what you might call classic songs.
Oh. Still haven't heard it.
That one was something about life.
Yeah, you might need to get more words than just the life part.
Well, I went with too many.
Happy 4th of July, everyone.
In the beginning, God created
the earth.
Heaven and the earth, and there was life.
Right, okay, name that tune.
Yeah, and I remember I was friendly with a lot of people in this choral group, and we had a dinner party before we were to have this concert, and I can remember one of the guys saying, and there was lasagna all over the stage.
Okay.
Oh dear.
No.
I liked singing in the choral group. I did not like playing in the band.
What did you play?
Clarinet. And I didn't know how to. It was awful. It was painful.
Did you just mime the action and the hand action but not blow?
Oh yeah.
I did that with recorder.
Yeah, well the problem was the guy next to me, he was a pretty good musician, and then this guy was pretty good too. And this guy was first, and he was clarinet solo deal.
Mm-hmm.
And if he was sick, the second chair was supposed to play it.
Oh no!
I mean, I couldn't play it, so my friend over here, Steve, would help me.
Thank goodness for Steve.
I know. He still reads the Daily Doggy.
Does he? That's not the gentleman that with his wife that watched. No, that's not Steve. No.
We have a lot of Steve.
Okay.
We have a lot of Steve. This is Steve Banaski.
There we go. So we have had a very early and busy start to the day.
Yes, that certainly is true.
And we were just discussing drinking strong coffee.
I want to not drink. It was not strong coffee. It's horrible stuff.
No. Carlene is complaining about the strength of her coffee.
Yes.
She's needing rocket fuel and not a gentle start to the morning.
Yeah. I got the Daily Doggy off pretty early, so
You did.
I was free to go.
Well, you must
I
have...
hadn't planned on going.
No, you must have got it just before we were leaving.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
I had a rude awakening. Because Janine told me it was 7:30 we were departing. So I'd been up since 5, playing with dogs, faffing around the house, having a leisurely breakfast, enjoying the peace and quiet, and then I got a text from Janine about 6 o'clock, are you up? And I'm thinking, of course I'm up. And I went, yes. And then I got nothing more. And that must have been the, are you up and where are you text. Because then Carly phoned me just after 6 and she went, are you coming? And I went, yes, of course I'm coming. And she went, yeah, but we're leaving. And I'm like, yes, at 7:30. She said, no, now. I was like, right. Oops.
That's when they decided you were riding with me.
Yeah. So then they abandoned me. Did you see that?
I saw that.
She's such a stringent timekeeper when it suits her.
Yes. Yes. Well, she knows these damn parades. And
yes.
how the hell she got that truck where she was, I don't know. Did you?
No, I was with you.
You were with me.
Yeah.
It was behind some buddy's house in an alley. Bent.
Slightly bent, yes. And then she had to reverse it back out from slightly bent behind somebody's house.
She's the driver.
Yes. So we had a really super morning. It was absolutely fantastic.
The height of it all was
Mr. Elvis.
Mr. Elvis. Did the crowd like him too?
I loved him. Everybody said, "Is that a cow?" We were like, "That's Elvis the zebu." He was fantastic.
We need a sign that says, "This is Goldy Farms zebu."
Yeah.
And then somebody could carry it on a pole.
Yeah. You could stick it to his hump.
Yeah, well, kind of carry it.
It was super because he hasn't been out like that for quite some time, and
he was very relaxed when I saw him.
he was, and we took him, and Janine just said, "I'll handle him," and she was going to go right down the middle of the road. Now, bearing in mind, we forgot to ask about would there be gunshot. Yes, there was. There were bagpipes. The motorbikes were really noisy, and the classic cars were backfiring.
Yeah.
And it just all added to the whole atmosphere of the place because it was wonderful. It was absolutely superb. And this was in Beverly Farms. And it was a super route. You went up and did the full circle, and everybody was so pleasant. Now apparently they start the day at 5 o'clock in the morning with fireworks to get everyone up. And then everyone is up and ready for this parade about 8 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
And everybody was up, happy, chatty. It was super, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun. I sat at the tail end and watched the whole thing go by me.
Yeah, with Larky.
Yeah, with Larky.
And what we think is, if we go there next year or somewhere else, we'll take the little lawnmower track trailer that we have, and we'll put Carlene's golf cart in it, and we can decorate it, and she and Larky can drive round.
Yeah. It had possibilities.
It did.
Yeah.
It was super, really super. It was such great fun.
Huge trucks.
Yes.
There were 3 huge trucks.
Yes.
I have no idea what they did.
I don't
They
know.
were cranes or something weird.
Yes. It was
Brand new, polished.
Yes.
Wow.
Very, very, it was just super fun. So Carly took, she took Clark round.
Mm-hmm.
I took them Flower round, and Jennifer, who was the organizer of the event actually, she took our Miss Delight round as a unicorn, and Janine took Mr. Elvis round, obviously.
But who carried the unicorn gold stick thing?
No, the unicorn's horn was on the halter and it didn't come off.
Okay.
And it was lovely because she worked, this lady Jennifer, she worked with Delight down one side and would run over to the other side to see the children, and I took Flower around to see the children, and Clark and Elvis, they just walked down the middle, keeping an eye on things, and it was just great. It really was great.
Parades are fun,
Yeah, it was super fun, that one. And then we all came home, and everybody went out for a bit of grass on the pond area, that is.
Yeah.
So it was a super day.
Yep. And what they got for it was 4 tickets to the...
Yes, to the fireworks.
Are you going?
Yes.
Are you?
Well, Nick and Sophie are going, and Carly and Mike have too as well. So that will be lovely. And I think there needs to be somebody kicking around for my dogs and anybody else down the barn that decides to have a problem. Although I will say there was fireworks last night and there wasn't anybody particularly upset, but the goats will go in this evening and chill out with their fan.
Yeah.
Not that I think it would particularly affect those goats.
Well, Larky began to have a problem with the big trucks.
Did he?
He really did. He really wanted to get in the front seat. Yeah, that was try and turn him around. It was not easy. But he did.
He's such a boy, isn't he?
He made everybody smile.
He did. There was another two dames there. Did you see them from a boat company?
No.
Two grey spotty ones. Yeah. They weren't one of yours because they were very slim. They were American styling. So it was just a really super day.
Some of them, see, I was sort of in the middle of the parade, just part. So I didn't see the first part. But I think we were the only ones with animals, right?
They said this is the first time they have had hoofed animals.
There you go. That Elvis is.
No, I presume that they meant Elvis, because I'm sure they'll have had horses in the past. Because you can ride through it.
There were no horses.
No horses yesterday, no.
Oh, yeah.
But,
people have gotten away with it.
yeah.
A lot of horses don't put up with it.
No, because it was really loud.
It was loud.
Really loud.
Because I used to do, when I was a kid, I used to ride in parades.
Right.
And it was always, you had to get your horse used to it.
Well, so these people said to me, oh my goodness, I can't believe you've got these animals here. This is amazing. And I said, well, these animals, they're used to jumping on a trailer. They go to nursing homes. They go to hospice. They go to all the different sorts of rehabilitation centres. They have people down here. There's noise all the time. And they don't really bat an eyelid. No. And even when they were firing the guns, and the people firing the guns were one golf cart and the officials from the town council behind us. So they were really bringing up our rear, and there was no. They just kept firing them. There wasn't a right. So must be time everybody's. We were like, okay, there they go again, and the animals didn't react at all. And they were super because they went round and people were holding up babies and stretching the baby's hand out to pat the dog, the horses, and you know there was no. They just.
When you say pat the horses, it was pat the horses.
Yes.
These horses were the same size as Larky.
Exactly. So they were
about 32 inches tall.
Yeah.
I don't think they're 36.
No, they're very small.
Yeah, they are, and they're fat and healthy.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is pregnant.
We don't know whether or not Flower's pregnant.
The black one.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're just gonna.
The other one looks it.
And she's not.
And she's not.
In fact, remember when she came in, she was so rotund. We were like, "Oh, that horse is pregnant." Yeah. And it turned out she was just slightly overweight. But Flower, who came in extremely skinny, who we got up to a good weight, has now started ballooning out slightly, and so we're going to keep an eye on her and just see what happens.
Isn't she the one I saw an udder on?
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing.
Yeah. So we better get Mr. Angus grown up pretty sharpish.
I want to get a female goat, a white goat.
Okay.
More like the ones we have.
The nice ones.
The nice ones.
Yes.
The white ones.
Why?
I don't know.
Excellent. Good to know.
I think it would be interesting. I mean, I have no intention of milking the goat every day.
No, me neither.
Right. Which, if you're going to milk a goat, that's what's going to happen. But
yes.
If you're not going to milk a goat, you can still demonstrate how it is done, and it is a little bit interesting how they'll jump up onto their milking stand and have their dinner while they get milked. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they do. They stick their head right in the little holder, and then it looks like we ought to be able to demonstrate that.
Okay.
So there.
Okay. It'll take us up to 10 goats.
No, we gotta. Those others have to go to the hills where they belong.
Okay.
Those ones with horns are normally in the hills, in the mountains, leaping around the rafter. The rafter is the white goats that are the domestic goats.
Yes. You can find you a nice white goat from rescue.
Girl.
Yes. Well, we'll maybe have to get a second opinion on that this time, just in case Janine picks up more men.
No, I don't know. Ought to be able to figure it out somehow.
So,
We also were looking for a girl, Elvis girl,
mm-hmm.
because Maybelline's not coming along too well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That'll be an interesting search. I actually found one about 2 years ago.
Did you?
Yeah, but it was a calf. It was at auction. It was running through the auction. Yes.
That's what we need is a cat.
Yeah. But it,
Because if you get a young one like that, then you get it behaving like
Elvis. Yep. Yeah, and so I think Elvis has passed the test for being able to go out to nursing homes.
Yeah.
But he can only do outside jobs because he likes to, with absolutely no warning, just stand and wee. And you don't really notice, and he's so silent, and no body changes whatsoever until you go, oh, there's a little fall. Ah, thanks, Elvis. Little flood. And he's quite regular.
Okay.
So he's an outdoor job.
Outdoor job. Okay.
But, so that was good. So, there shouldn't be any mail, because it's the
I didn't
4th.
even look.
No, so I didn't bother looking either. And I seem to mess up these questions a little bit, so I'm going to try and give this a little shot. I'm coming in, the first question I have at the top of the page here is from Sam Pease. And, yes. Sizzle did not go with us this morning.
Yes.
She just had a sleep. She's been out and about quite a lot this week. Oh, and the thing that was in the driveway was your sit on, have a resty thing. You know your thing is the wheels are stiff on it.
Yes.
I think they've got pollen in them. I think we might need a bit of WD-40.
It's not the back ones.
No.
It's the brake on. Well, I
No.
didn't know it was the front one.
Well, there's one of the back ones is stuck as well.
Well,
But the front ones are awful.
they're terrible.
Yeah. But I think it might just be the pollen, because when I turned it upside down, it's all green.
Well, another funny thing is an awful lot of water coming out of the handles.
Where was it?
I don't know. It was parked down here. Accurate, but I think it needs a little WD-40 and it probably would be fine.
Yeah. And a wee dry out.
Right, but see, the WD-40 was up here and it was down there, so I didn't get there.
Yes.
I sat there in the driveway hoping somebody would come along so I could say, would you run inside the door and get my WD-40? But nobody came along.
No.
So I just it had to come in. And it's bad, this business of being up on the hill.
Yes, Angus and Harley, they were in last night because the goats were brought forward so that they're in the front paddock. They couldn't see Angus and Harley on the camera. So they were in the back stall. The goats are brought forward because that's actually a very contained paddock. That one because it goes down into a dip. So the paddock exterior is quite high. Somebody was worried in case something got in to interfere with the goats. But
How do you interfere with a goat?
I'm not sure I'd interfere with those goats.
Those goats with the horns, you're going to interfere with them? No.
Yeah, so we do take these things into quite serious consideration when we're moving everybody round about. And the reason they come forward is so that we leave the fan on, so that keeps the flies moving. They've got water, they've got hay, and it's actually a better environment for them than inside. They go inside with their fan or with a fan when we really can't keep them out. So they'll be in today, but it's nicer for them to be outside. And the goats actually came from living in a paddock, so they're quite well adapted. And that's a nice secure paddock too.
What paddock is that?
They're just where Harley and Angus are. When they go inside, we bring the goats forward and shut off the back paddock. Where the Deagle house ran onto the driveway. Do you not hear the goats all night? Oh, I do.
You're bringing them forward and putting them where you usually have the baby?
Yeah. Yep.
Hmm. How odd.
Yep. That's where they go. so we can keep an eye on them.
Oh, good.
Yes. Obviously, you've not been keeping an eye on them.
No, I have not. I do not do that anymore. I don't worry. I just smile and look at things and think, oh my God, what is really good to do that.
Oh, what is the status of getting your new Harlequin puppy from overseas?
I don't know. I've not found any overseas. And if there's a way of getting them in here past August 1st, I have not yet figured out what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem to be terribly easy. Everybody is saying you could probably bring it in through Canada, but I'm not sure of that. The way this stuff is written, it sounds pretty definite. Nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I saw the video that was, and the message that was posted about Flower kicking and biting Delight. They actually ordinarily are okay. Delight, I will say, is quite feisty and not one to take anything lying down. She normally handles herself exceptionally confidently, and I presume that they just whatever had
The conversation between animals.
is.
That's how they talk to each other.
And sometimes Flower, when she's in a bit of a high-handed mood, she can be a bit of a pain in the butt, really.
This is
My two wee mini horses,
the unicorn you're talking
my
about.
unicorn and my non-unicorn,
Yeah.
they were getting a bit, Flower was getting a bit testy with the unicorn.
I see.
And they were, I will tell you, you would have thought they were best buddies when they were out today. So, we must have got over whatever snit they were in last night.
Now they're buddies now because they both were scared.
Yeah, exactly.
Allies are people with common enemies.
They were like, somebody's shooting at us. You go first.
Yes, right.
Oh dear. I don't know. Yes, I got my bracelet on. Thank you so very much. And also, I had that on, and I had my my flowery shirt on this morning as well.
You did?
I did.
It was unbelievable.
I know, I looked very clean.
You did look very fancy.
And Janine had a beautiful dress on.
That was something else again. That did fit her well.
Well, can I give you a giggle? So the dress that fitted Janine really well, she was going in jeans, a check shirt, cowboy boots because she was leading her cow, right? So she was like, someone has to wear this dress. So she said, right, Elizabeth, take your shirt off. I was like, no, I have to wear this shirt. And she went, no, shirt off. So I had a t-shirt on underneath. I was like, right, okay. So she went, hands up. I'm standing there. She got the waistband to about here. Now remember what size Janine is and me. And my hands are still up. She went, put your hands down. And I'm like, this is my hands down, Janine. She's like, no, pull it down further. And I'm like, it is not going any further. And she's like, don't be silly. She's pulling it down. And I'm like, you're going to get me stuck like this in a dress in the parade. And she's like, will it not move? And I'm like, Janine, look at the size of your waist to the size of mine, and it's got to go over my chest first. And then I said, there's no way she's going to pull it up. And I'm like, it doesn't fit. That dress.
I believe it.
Right. So then she said, right, Carly, you're shot. And poor Carly didn't fare much better than me.
Right.
No. So we're like, Janine, the only person that dress fits is you. And she was like, but I want to wear my cowboy outfit with my cow. We were like, tough luck. So Jennifer wore the kimono and the tiara. We didn't take the wand because we were going back and forward. And I had my pretty shirt on with a straw hat, and Carly had Janine's very fancy witch's hat on. So that was us. And so next year, when we've got more time, we'll get the donkey and the whoever else of your golf cart all decorated.
We could have a string of donkeys.
We could have a string of trouble.
Yeah.
What happened to your rat?
So
Your rat?
it came off.
It did.
They gave me a whole bag full of stuff to put on another one now. Hey, look at that.
Oh, that's exciting.
This is how it comes.
Oh, it's just gauze bandage.
Huh?
Did they give you a pad to put on as well?
No,
No.
there's a lot of that stuff.
Okay.
What I'm missing is the goo that they put on underneath it.
I know we should ask them what that is.
Huh?
We should ask what that is.
Yeah. It comes in a little thing like Chinese mustard.
Oh. Excellent. So, yes, that's
now,
it.
okay, there's a piece of paper I'm lost. I had the instructions on this Dupixent.
Oh, I put it in your pile there. Was it the cardboard that came through?
That's what I'm looking
I
for.
put it all in the pile with the bank statement,
Okay.
the article,
Okay.
for you to sit and read.
I have to read that.
Well, I'm
Right.
hoping it's still over there then.
I hope.
Right.
I don't know. I started to read it.
Okay, we'll have to have a wee looky for that.
Well, don't throw it out because
No, I didn't. I actually kept
I
it.
have no idea what this Dupixent is all about,
I don't either.
or why it should be $7,000 a month.
I definitely don't know that.
You know, I mean, it's not. Why me? You know, what's
Yeah.
it supposed to do?
I have no
You know,
idea.
there's a whole bunch of questions, and I was reading that cardboard pretty good, and I put it down someplace.
Okay, well, it'll be somewhere. As long as you didn't throw it out.
I don't think I did.
The house is very quiet without a puppy.
It is.
You can come in and out the door without checking what's going between your feet.
That's true. Matter of fact, I took a nap with the door open.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
I did notice that Lynn was out playing with the puppies in the hayfield today.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was nice.
Noodles is doing very well.
Who?
Noodles.
Yeah.
He's having his afternoon snooze at 5 o'clock. So, yes, so that's lovely. And they have just been doing things in the house. That's what they've been up to, Noodles and Nick.
What?
Noodles and Nick.
Oh.
They've just been doing things in the house. And, now you see, this person said, I hope that you can get another Harley soon. And when I see Harley, I think donkey.
Yeah,
But
right.
we mean a Harlequin, obviously.
You know,
Not a spotty donkey.
it's not going to be easy to find.
No. No. Right. Have you got dinner?
I had a bowl.
Did you eat it?
I ate a lot of it in the middle of the afternoon.
Oh, somebody sent you. Sarah sent you some information about Dupixent. That will be interesting. I'll have to copy that and send it on. Excellent.
Okay.
And what day is tomorrow? Thursday. Thursday.
So that's right. We're in the middle of the week, aren't we?
Oh no, today's Thursday. That's even worse.
What's this?
Today's Thursday.
Oh,
I knew that. Tomorrow's Friday.
Friday. Okay, Judy's coming home one of these days.
Not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow?
Yeah. So there's 2 jobs tomorrow.
No, I don't know what day she's coming home because I think she said she was going to start trying to come home on Thursday.
Right. On the 1st? On the 4th?
I think so.
Okay. So there's Trask tomorrow at 10.
Who?
Trask.
Oh, that's tomorrow at 10?
Mm-hmm.
We're always there. Why don't we go there with the cows?
You can ask Janine if he's ready to go.
He's ready to go.
Can you do that outdoors?
No, but that one's right flat on the... That's right flat.
Now, when he pees a flood.
Oh.
And he keeps peeing floods. I mean, it wasn't just like he had a pee here and a pee there. It was like,
Flood.
we were like, goodbye, we're still walking. Yes, he keeps going. Yeah, that would
Okay, let me tell you about a pea story. Can I tell you about a pea
Yes.
story? We had to have a draft horse on stage in
Oh
Boston
no.
with a donkey. It must have been Don Quixote. I don't know why we were there. But. So the draft horse was on one side of the stage, and I was on this side with the donkey.
Mm-hmm.
And Linda Murphy
Mm-hmm.
was was there with the draft. It was a big black draft horse, nice horse. It was actually one of the lead horses of Walt Disney.
Oh.
So it was used to stuff like this.
Yeah.
And everything was going along fine. All this big ruckus going on across the stage. I couldn't tell. Of course, I couldn't get over there. Turns out he had to pee. And this is a 2,000-pound draft horse. He started peeing, and she said, "I had nothing but your jacket." It was a brand new jacket from L.L. Bean, and that's what she put under that draft horse.
I bet you're not even that collected it.
I still got the jacket.
For just in case.
Oh, it was funny.
Well, you can wear that jacket, right, when you go out with Elvis.
There you go.
Because you may need it. Oh, so it's the Boston Pops tonight. That's correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh dear. Yes, thank you, Loretta. It is Friday tomorrow. Oh dear. There we are. So I hope everybody enjoys and has a nice, safe 4th of July. We'll be back the 5th. Tomorrow. And we'll see what tomorrow brings.
Right.
And if we can find you any dinner.
I don't think I have any dinner.
That's not... That was the point in going to Henry's.
I know.
Oh, dear me. Okie dokie. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.